The first concept is just how to detable him. So he's got a 4-point stance now between his hands and legs, okay? So we want to take away 2 legs of the table and then take his balance that way. So we'll just start in this admin mount here, and we're going to let's come under. So we'll come under, 2 hands, bump his hand with your shoulder, pull it on, down, transition, tricep and forearm, trap the same side leg, and then bridge his head over your head, come up, and we'll already go right into the closed guard escapes. So check the leg, cross out, into the force option. Force option. All right, let's try. Okay, again from the admin mount, the variation is I'll come through this time. And that overhook, trap that arm, trap that same side leg. For this one, make sure that you're gonna turn your palm up, maybe even hug the guy's shoulder, just so you don't get your hand broken. And then if necessary, you can use this on the hip to push here, but you should probably keep that guard hand up. I come up, I do the same thing, come up, out the same way, and into the force option. Okay, try. Okay, this time we're gonna have him just sitting up, okay? And we want to know how to get to that first concept where he's got a hand on the mat, okay? That's the one we're gonna attack. So on this one, I'm gonna do several things at once. I can grab up and pull him so his hands get on the mat. I'm gonna knee bump him so his hands get on the mat. And I'm gonna bridge so his hands get on the mat. So I kind of do all that at once. Boom. I'm gonna push myself up with my legs. I can go here or here, either one doesn't matter. And then the trap's the same, the escape's the same, and the force option is the same. You seat it up, boom. All right, let's try. Really, for me, I need to have my feet near my glutes, my elbows anchored, kind of like I'm in that boxing stance. My elbows will stop him from doing a high mount, okay? But sometimes it happens. It's much harder if I bridge here, I won't affect him at all. I can't reach it with my knee. So we're just gonna push him down my stomach with my 2 hands here. And now you're right back where you started. Got the high mount, none of that works. Take your 2 hands, push the center down. Use that concept of deposting the one hand, attacking both sides of the table more broadly, okay? So oftentimes when people are trying to secure their mount, they'll go ahead and hook on your head, okay? And you're like, I can't get him off because he's hooking on my head. But this arm is trapped, so we're gonna come around, hug the side of my head, the back of my head. I do the same thing. I can use this other hand on his hip or his shoulder, and I start doing the same exact thing. And I'm out. So you see the zone arm when he's hooking me. Around, trap, trap same size foot, bridge, push, he's open, out, force off. He's securing his mount even more, so he has the arm control here, and he has the grapevine because he's gonna hook my knees, okay? And so I can't get what I need to get going, okay? So we'll unhook the grapevine. All I'm gonna do is extend one leg, push him down, and now come inside, and then I'm working that same mount reverse. So again, escaping the grapevines. He's got it, he's really trying to stretch me out. I just come up, inside, I'm free, and working the same mount reverse. All right, so he's got this necktie, okay? Whether he's grapevine or not, doesn't matter. We already know how to free it and we know how to trap it, okay? Doesn't matter. So we're out. Boom, he's holding me really tight with that, okay? And here's where I just start punching, okay? So I punch, and I punch, and I punch, and then you're out, okay? And you have that. Put a kicking shield right here. And no, because I'm going to punch at him, and I don't want to hit James in the face. Right here. And put another kicking shield over here. Got it? Because James thought he could hold on, right? This is what I'm doing, okay?
Right.
People let go. You got it?
Right.
All right, try it again. So, like that last one, he occupied one post that I'm going to attack on that side. So they do that a lot, okay? So let's say he's like just holding my hands on my chest. Well, this arm is not currently posting, so I can still attack that side. And I'm out. He's trapping me here. If you can kind of elbow trap and wrist trap here. But a lot of times they get so occupied with just holding you down that you're off and running, okay? Into the force option. So he's occupied his hand trying to control mine. Right. Let's say he's down, okay, down, and he's all based out here, so there's no point trying it, okay? I'm not gonna be strong enough here to get that. But let's say he goes up to try to punch. So he's gonna go up to try to drive that punch in, okay? So as he goes up, again, that hand is now not posting, okay? So he's occupying the hand again. So as he goes up, he comes down, I pass it over like this, and I'm gonna do something a little different now, okay? I'm just gonna push him that way. As he tries to come back, that's where I can get it. And he's going up, he punches, I move it over, let him come around, and I trap, and I'm on that side, boom, up, and out. So there's any number of reasons why I can get this arm on the other side. We just had one example. He came to punch, and I moved it over. And what I'm gonna do is keep that over there. So there's a lot of structural integrity here. I'll move myself up and come up and start seeking height. Don't give up, so you think, okay? Post, and my weight is on his head, okay? So try to come back. He's got the structural integrity of my right hand on the mat to deal with, okay? Plus my torso here. So I'll take that arm away, try to come back to your left, okay? And I don't want him standing up, so I have my weight on his head, try to come up. And I want him to start to lift me when he's trying to come up like that, okay? And my hips are now off the ground between this. You can, of course, come out from here. You can come out and take the back from here. Either one. So we did it off the punch. Boom, up. I gotta get my center out. Start seeking height. Keep my head above his head. He's trying to lift up. That's what I like to use to get my hips up. And then you're out, whichever way you want to go, back into force options. Okay? All right, whichever technique you're using, he gets the closed guard. And we already know bicep ties, boom, push, and you're out. We use our close guard technique. He gets the guard, biceps, up, push, and you're out. Last one. When I'm coming out, and I go for the back, we're here, I come in, I'll push him forward, and keep the arm control here. Okay, if you want, you can dismount and go to fourth option. Down here, and you're trying not to have all this stuff. He's gonna try not to let me depost, okay? His hands. So he defends, okay? And again, in his defense, the arm is deposted, okay? So let's say he's even low with weight on me, okay? And same thing, I'm going here, he defends, and I'm just gonna keep it tight on him. And I do the same thing. And I'm off and go. It doesn't matter which way he goes to defend, I keep it off the ground, boom, boom, and we're off and going. So just because you don't succeed, he deposted his hand, okay? In one case, I was able to grab it, but in another case, let's say he's making multiple circles, I'm just keeping it off the ground. And in that time, I'm trapping the foot and going. Okay, so we'll do that one. So, in my attempt to get whatever, and my backup against his defense, that I'm trying to keep it off the mat, he's trying to get it back on the mat, I can start to take his balance. You see, even though it's occupied. So let's say I'm taking his balance, he gets it off and back on the mat. You see? Well, it's back on the mat, and the knee gets light. If I can, I'll go to the octopus. If I can't, I go to elbow knee. Okay? I'm doing the same thing. If he's overpowering me, boom, and I'll take the sweep. Okay? What I'm looking for is this light knee, which happens as he's trying to defend the deposting of this hand, or whatever arm you're doing. One of the knees will get light. That's where I'll do elbow knee or octopus, okay? So I'm trying my thing. Boom, you can see it's light. There it is right there. He comes back. I can go to elbow knee and into the sweep. He keeps his balance, and I'm just in the guard. And then my guard techniques are from here that we already have. So I find the gift wrap because he crossed body. I have the mount. From here, I have the option to demount and go to force option. Keep it, turn him, go to back mount, or dismount and go to force option. Okay? I'm looking for those light knees. And I'm playing mount reversal with elbow knee and the octopus. So same thing, boom, there's that, the knee is light, push, he comes back, he's too strong, I go to elbow knee, then my guard escape. Back on. Pushing it, boom, I'm running the octopus, same thing, he overpowers, take the sweep. Dismount, force option, play with it. Okay, so some people like hug, 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 okay? Again, if he's hugging high, right? And you go here, the knee is light, but I can't do anything about it. So you have to go back, you push him down, and you don't let him come back up. So as you're trying all of this stuff, there's that. And then I have to use angle of deflection with angle deviation. Same thing, let's say we're going here. He tries for the grapevine. I unhook it and you're out. Okay? Same exact thing. Boom. Send weight forward. Then the arm that is pinned, which in this case is the left arm, that's the side I go out on. So he can't grab me as I'm getting up. Okay? Try it again.